Just west of downtown Miami, it's a rainy Florida night, and the roof is closed at Marlins Park. Tonight, we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Miami have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Dan Straley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're hoping for a turnaround from Asdrubal Cabrera in the near future. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Next up for New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Outside, 2-1. Straley playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 24th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Sent toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now. Juan Lagares would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working to escape the first inning jam. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Conforto at second. Lagares on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. Stepping in now is the leadoff man Cameron Maybin as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late. 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Right has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, they could really use a turnaround from Cameron Maybin. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. 1 out, nobody on. the ground towards short. Flores on the slide. He goes to first. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Batting third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Prado has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
.30 pitch. Is looked at for the first strike. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's Starlin Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out with the man at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, David Wright. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Frazier aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Kevin Plawecki waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Three and 0 now. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
1 out and a runner on second base. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Noah Syndergaard, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit out towards second. Casper with a great slide. What a play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Popped him up right, ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Derek Dietrich. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Up and in for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Batting ninth, pitcher Dan Straley.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dietrich over at second. Brinson at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Asdrubal Cabrera, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In there, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He drew a walk his first time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Castro. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Count still full. 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
1-1 the count to Martin Prado. Rojas, base runner at first with 1 out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Starlin Castro. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. JT Realmuto would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the air after straightaway left. Conforto is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one.
1-0.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, David Wright. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now a swing and a miss, strike 3 as Wright is gone for out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Plawecki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Frazier at second with 2 down. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2-2.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch, and it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Derek Dietrich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Here's Scott Van Slyke. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down.
The right fielder, number 9. Lewis.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's the 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher Dan Straley.
So here now's the pitcher, Dan Straley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Up around the face. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1. The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Noah Syndergaard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2. This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Michael Conforto is on deck. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Flores rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win. But he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3.
Number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Ready once again, Martin Prado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, JT Realmuto 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Dietrich. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hold it. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll be the first of the...
For the left, the right.
Yoenis Cespedes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
52, Yoenis Cespedes.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Cespedes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Cespedes is on his way home. He will score as it's now a one-run ball game.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down to 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Adrian Gonzalez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Adrian Gonzalez.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Kevin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. Travis d'Arnaud will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Plawecki leads off second with one gone in the inning. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now as Drupal Cabrera as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And he fouls this one off. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There he goes. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Yoenis Cespedes will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Adrian Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now at first base, number
Paul
23
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 51.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Van Slyke. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Louis Brinson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
1-2 now. It just catches the outer half. And a fastball just a bit up. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Johnny Giavotella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 40, Javi.
Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Leading off with the Mets, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rojas over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Next for the Mets, Juan Lagares. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Brinson. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. lifted into center field. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Here's Cameron Maben now. He starts off the inning again.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Jerry Blevins comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Blevins playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
One strike.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt. Looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Todd Frazier trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Adrian Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, catcher Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
A ball and no strikes. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Oh, man, it's just falling apart for him right now. That's a helpless feeling standing out there on the mound by yourself, trying to figure it out.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Nick Whitgren takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Wilmer Flores will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Plawecki on second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Van Slyke, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3 runs already home here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Two and one to Juan Lagares.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto recovers, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 8-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 44.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be two bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here it comes, 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 hit in the air down the right field line. Cespedes sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. From the stretch, a little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Popped him up. Frazier is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ryan Holiday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Ryan Holiday.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cameron Maybin, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 0 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with his pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch. Anthony Swarzak answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, here's a little looper, and that's going to drop a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position.
Number 34, Magnary Sierra.
Martin Prado now. Hop high in the air. Gonzalez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 6. Back now under the roof at Marlins Park as we get a look outside at the bright lights of Miami. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. JT Riddle is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier. This change for the Marlins. Now playing shortstop, number 10, JT.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
1 strike.
The 1-1 misses off the plate.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first down.
Now batting with his 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Not close. It's 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Brinson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Next up for New York, Kevin Plawecki. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Here's Starlin Castro head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 3.
For the Marlins. Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home will be a base hit into center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Real Muto. Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 67, Seth Nugent.
First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he takes a cold strike 1. Castro on at first, nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As they're 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-6 the final score tonight. The New York Mets posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Noah Syndergaard wins his 3rd of the season. Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base.